It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Well, for Denver, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit. Comes out of a small college.
True.
But Shaq, this guy can flat out play.
Man, great young combo guard. Offensively, he can do it all, Ernie.
He's a very tricky defender, meaning he's got long arms. He's able to reach in when you don't think he's able to get to basketballs. Dangerous on and off the ball.
You guys fun to watch, and that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. We're live in the Rockies, the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, Colorado, as the Nuggets try to defend their home court. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Tip-off goes to Denver. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Al-Farouq Amino is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Harkless in at the small forward position.
You know, it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim. He's outstanding with his shot selection. And, you know, for Nikola Jokic, I mean, team is relying on him more and more now, and he's earned that kind of trust, and expectations are big every night. One thing he's got to get better at, though, is not getting down on himself when he makes mistakes. He's got to stay positive.
Now Harris, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Barton kicks to Jokic. Clock at 4. Shoots it. Harris, no good. And talking about Jokic, a fun-loving guy by nature, his teammates are trying to help him stay positive.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes he's his own worst enemy. He gets frustrated, and then things start to unravel on him. His coach said, I don't want him feeling like it's all on him. Can't put that kind of pressure on himself. The message to Jokic, keep it simple. Keep it plain. Don't overthink it.
Now, here's Aminu, following the miss by Jamal Murray.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be C.J. McCollum shooting. It's on Gary Harris.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
On the free throw, no good. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the second player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harris against McCollum. Jokic with a screen on McCollum. Harris's shot is off. Harris has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's McCollum. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Barton outside. Passes it to Jokic to the inside. Millsap, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Lillard against Murray. Pass to Harris. Millsap a screen. Off target with his 3.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
And the Denver Nuggets, look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's 4th best home record last season, Kevin. Went 31-10, and, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
That free throw missing. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind, Clark?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder, maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with a live dribble.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hood's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray, the pass to Harris. Millsap kicks to Murray. Shoots over Lillard, and there's Murray on the assist by Paul Millsap.
Love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. I mean, he's really good at reading the defense and really good at quick shooting.
Now, here's Aminu. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Murray against Lillard. Murray dishes to Millsap. Up and in on the layup.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You know, as a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Torrey Craig comes in for Barton. Beasley's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Here's Craig. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Morris with the bucket. And talking about Barton, you look at the body type, the game that he plays, Clark, well built for the modern era of pro basketball.
Yeah, especially since he's added some strength, Kevin. He can guard 1 through 3. You can't push him around as much as you once could. And, of course, this guy does not lack for confidence. Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post. Turner's got his first 2 points.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Morris passes to Plumlee. Jokic sets the screen for Beasley. High arcing shot. They recover it. Another shot. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Craig passes to Beasley. He teed that time from Hood. Down low, Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got 5 points so far.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Can't hit from the elbow. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Plumlee out there with Jokic. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Beasley against Hood. And stolen by Hood. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Trailblazers. Denver in the lead. Plumlee with the screen. Beasley outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Collins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Paul Millsap's checked in for Jokic. And it's Jamal Murray in for Beasley. And Portland with a change here, too. Harkless is checked in. Here is Plumlee. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his third rebound tonight. Hood kicks to Turner. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And Paul Millsap, a four-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against Morris. Up top, Plumlee. The pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
It's good to see Millsap rise up from mid-range because he's pretty proficient from there.
Now a timeout. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me. Break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do that I attributed to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lillard fires away from way outside. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
And stolen by Lillard. McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got his second bucket.
Boy, good job firing the pass inside there. I mean, all his teammate had to do was catch and finish.
On the wing, Harris. Kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Harris. Poked away. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Jamal Murray.
I like the shiftiness of McCollum. Feels like he can get any shot he wants to. Very efficient as a guard.
Portland, they have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now. No good on the free throw. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:31 left in the first half. Murray against Lillard. Harris a screen. Murray kicks to Harris. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3 from McCollum. Millsap with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Murray following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And that one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow, and too long on the shot.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open.
Harkless with the bucket.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Jokic. Millsap a screen. Harris outside. And Jokic slams it in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And McCollum puts up a deep 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what has gone right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They went into attack mode in the second quarter and came from behind to jump in front here at the half, even though it's just a 1-point lead. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Portland with the ball. It's a one-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Markless is out there with Aminu, and it's Cantor in at the center, filling out the middle. And here is Murray, after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Barton outside. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Off the left rim and out. Harris against McCollum. And the shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, you can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And Paul Millsap absolutely loves an unselfish style of play.
Well, he firmly believes that everything good starts with 5 guys willing to give up the basketball to get a better shot, going from good shot to better shot, and willing to get the open guy the ball. For Millsap, that's both fun to watch and fun to be part of.
Timeout is called.
Talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Goods checked in. Now here's Murray. Millsap a screen on Lillard. Murray the pass to Millsap. Pass break. Here come the Trailblazers. This one the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton.
One shot.
And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Morris kicks to Harris. Millsap sets the pick for Harris. Pass to Millsap. Over McCollum. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. So he gets them both.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Millsap a screen. Here's Morris. And Kanter pulls it down. Panthers got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
McCollum kicks to Hood. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Morris dishes to Millsap. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Beasley's checked in for Torrey Craig. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Collins checked in for Aminu. Turner comes in for Hood, and Curry subbed in for McCollum. Off the inbound pass, and it's Beasley. That time in the assist from Plumlee.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
To the middle, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Lillard.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morris kicks to Beasley. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Portland leading by 14. Lillard from outside. Morris with the rebound. Harris against Lillard. Harris passes to Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Time called here. The Nuggets with the bad leg and eventual surgery, you really feel for it.
You always do when guys are hurt because it's terribly frustrating. My career ended because of knee trouble early on, so I know the feeling. And it's especially hurtful and painful when a guy starts to show what he can do and be in the NBA. I'm glad to see he's back, and hopefully he'll continue to be the deep threat his team needs.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. It feels he is as good as any other guard in our league. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game. And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Here's Millsap following the score by Damian Lillard. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, while Millsap doesn't demand attention, he's a natural leader and does demand respect. He's somebody the younger guys certainly look up to.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Damian Lillard. Both free throws good for Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Easily outside. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. No good from Beasley.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Cantor. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Jokic. The Trailblazers have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Cantor. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 15. The feed to Beasley. Murray kicks to Jokic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
McCollum outside. From the arc. And that's not going to go. And so it's And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, good job defensively. Good job on dropping on the rolls. Keep rebounding. Don't lose spin in transition.
Well, Terry praising his guys, GA, bringing it on the defensive end.
And they've done just that so far. They just have to be able to continue with that mindset.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Beasley is out there with Murray, and it's Barton in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Tries again. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. The Nuggets trail by 15. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 12 points for Jokic.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood comes in for Curry. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Thank you, David. Now Millsap. Following the 3-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 13. Barton left side. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. 9 feet out, and the basket by McCollum.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Yeah, and even with the defender hovering all over him, Greg, he would not be denied.
Now here's Barton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. McCollum dishes to Cantor, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. A 3 from McCollum, and the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Murray against McCollum. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And another shot. And the layup falls.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
There's a screen by Cantor. McCollum with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Here's Murray following the basket by C.J. McCollum. 5 to shoot, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. And Portland with a change here too. Lillard's checked in. Jokic kicks to Barton. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Lillard. Morris with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 16. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
throw good. Damian Lillard. Free throws good from Lillard. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The Nuggets trail by 18. Morris kicks to Harris. Millsap sets the pick for Morris. Millsap a screen on Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Using the screen, Morris, and he overshot that one, missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
And here's Portland. They're on an 11-2 run. Harkless the pass to Aminu. Cantor dishes to Lillard. McCollum outside, off the pick. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum. 18 points for Lillard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Morris with the bucket.
Like that execution, Kevin. A successful possession leading to a high percentage basket.
Beasley against Lillard. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Portland again missing. The Nuggets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Curry with the three. They get the rebound. Collins kicks to Lillard. The 17-footer goes down.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
Here is Plumlee, following the score by Damian Lillard. And the rejection by Collins. And he gets it back, but they'll get another chance.
At the line for two.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Curry against Morris. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Collins. Good for three. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.